recteq lifestyle. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. recteq lifestyle.
What's up, recteq family? Watch this whole video and see if you can spot Rex. If you do, put in the comments section the timestamp that you see him and your favorite dish of the day, and you may win something.
Cooking good food on a Friday.
Friday.
Celebrating St. Patty's Day on a Friday. Partying. No, can't do that. This mess. What's up, Facebook?
Yeah.
It's been a busy week here. We had some video shoots.
Yes.
We had some technical difficulties
Yes.
with the cook-along challenge.
Yes.
But we pushed through.
We did.
We
We
pushed
did.
through.
We did.
So this week is episode 86. Welcome you guys to Funday Friday. It's how to rock out a St. Patty's Day.
That's how we're going to do it.
So today it's also National Kansas Day. What's up, Kansas?
What's up, Kansas?
It's very windy out in Kansas normally. A lot of good thunderstorms and tornadoes out in Kansas.
Yeah. We hope y'all are doing okay out there.
So we got a couple days to get ready for St. Patty's Day. We'll be celebrating that on Sunday, but we figured, you know what? We'll bring it to you guys this Funday Friday.
That's right.
So this entire episode of Funday Friday will get posted up on YouTube every Monday. So look forward to it. Tag all your friends in this so they can see it. Our winner last week was Mr. David Stage with a correct time of 34 minutes and 50 seconds.
All right. All right.
So, and you guys rocked out Veggie Fest.
We did. We did. Last week it was killer. Me and Jody, it was all veggies. It was awesome. We did like cabbage, zucchini, squash. We had it all. It was great.
It was good. The spaghetti zucchini was pretty good. The noodles,
Yes.
or sorry, the zoodles.
The zoodles.
The zoodles.
The zoodles. They came out beautiful.
So if you guys are curious how to do veggies and sides on your recteq, or if you have friends and family out there that are curious how they need to do sides,
For sure.
or if you went to a friend's house,
Right.
and they tried to cook zoodles and they just didn't do it,
Now you know.
Go ahead and tag them in that video on YouTube. They can see it happen.
right.
You and Jody crushed it. But Jody, Matt, Ray, and Ron
that's
are in
right.
Dallas, Texas
That's right, at
this
the
week at the
garden.
Backyard Patio and Grill
Expo?
something.
Expo. Yeah.
So I know I saw some really cool pictures on Instagram.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow Jody on Instagram at John Dillion
That's
Senior, family name.
That's right.
He's got some cool behind the scenes. He was rolling around on a scooter
Yeah.
like a champ.
He was. He was.
He was zipping around.
He was. I'm just saying, if you see Jody out there and you can get a picture with him, maybe pinching his butt,
But if he's on that scooter,
Yeah, be
try not
hard
to
to
pinch
do
him
that.
because he might go down.
be careful.
Please be careful. We want Jody to come back safe.
We did.
Jody, we love him. We miss you.
Yes.
So everybody come back safe.
Yes, for sure.
But it was pretty cool watching him zip around like a
That was
little
good.
kid.
They were having
He
fun.
might have to. You know what? I think Becky might have to get him one of those for Christmas next year. He looked a little comfortable.
Look into that.
But make sure you guys chime in. Where are you guys watching from? What are you cooking good this week?
That's right.
If you've had the chance to do the cook-along challenge, make sure you post those pictures up. If you comment down below, we're doing that over the weekend. So if you missed it, that video got posted yesterday. Again, in case you didn't hear, Facebook crashed.
Yeah.
Facebook.
What was up with that?
Facebook crashed. It was so bad. Jordan Johnson, I know, is going to get really excited over this. Facebook had to take to Twitter to notify everybody that Facebook had crashed.
That's bad. That's really bad.
That's where the party's
Hey,
at.
Mr. Zuckerberg, you just stepped your game up. So.
I'm sorry, he was barbecuing. I was barbecuing. I was smoking the meat.
Smoking some meat.
But anyway, this week is our St. Patty's Fest. We have some fantastic stuff. Chef John's going to do a great corned beef. That recipe and video is available on YouTube as well. That recipe is on recteqgrills.com. We're also doing some fantastic Irish salmon. We'll get into marinating that in just a second. We're going to do an Irish beef and oatmeal stew.
It's going to be delicious.
And I know people are like, oatmeal? So we are using Irish oats or steel-cut oats. So if you've had like beef and barley soup or vegetable barley soup, this is going to be kind of similar, but the oats here are going to give us a nice creamy texture, really good flavor. And unlike barley where it kind of gets a little soft, this is still going to have a nice chew to it. So Irish oats or steel-cut oats, you can find them at your local bar store. They're available everywhere. We've also got some Guinness Brownies.
Those look delicious, Chef.
So again, this recipe is on the website under desserts, so check it out, recteqgrills.com. And if you guys are out there, you follow us, interact on some of those barbecue forums, I see it every day.
Yeah.
Where's recipe for this? Where's recipe for that? If you need to find any recipes, go to recteqgrills.com. Everything is there. We're also going to do some Irish soda bread.
Oh, yeah.
And as picked by you guys, so
That's
appreciate
right.
everybody chiming in. The side that we're doing today, Chef John's going to make some boxty, which is a traditional side dish.
Yep.
It's essentially a potato pancake,
Yep.
but it also uses like some mashed potatoes, some shredded potatoes, and we're going to put our recteq spin on that one
Always,
in a little bit.
always have to.
We're going to be cooking on the Grill Greats griddle. So again, our partners at Grill Greats have come out with some new fancy stuff there, and we'll get started. So we have our side of salmon here. We've skinned that salmon at the fishmonger. Again, I put it on a pan because when we marinate it, we're actually going to cook it on the pan.
Right.
And I know some people are asking, well, why aren't we cooking on a grill mat? I love grill mats. Use them all the time. But this is going to be kind of a sticky mess.
Right.
We're going to have honey. We're going to have some citrus on there. You can't have St. Patty's Day without Jameson's Irish whiskey.
True. I'm surprised you didn't pour us a shot, Chef.
Little early. So I've got some whiskey, and one of our fantastic customers dropped off. This is honey from his bees.
Where exactly do you know where it came from?
So South Georgia near Statesboro.
All right.
So quasi-local. So chef tip for you, and I know John knows this one too. So I'll say this is a chef's tip for you. If you have allergies, and I know we're celebrating St. Patty's Day and that pollen is everywhere down south.
Everywhere.
A little bit of local honey every day, it'll help keep those allergies at bay.
It totally will.
So I've got some whiskey, some honey, a little bit of Colden's Freakin Greek. That's going to give us great salt, pepper, herbs. I just love this stuff.
It is. It's
on
really
everything.
good stuff.
And to really bring it home and lighten it up a little bit, we're going to add a little bit of lemon zest and lemon juice. And we'll mix this up, we'll pour this over the fish, we'll let it marinate, and then we're actually going to cook it on this pan because I don't want to make the grill a mess.
Right, right.
So, but again, you've got that blower fan circulating that hot air and smoke all over that fish. It's going to be delicious. We're going to cook this at 325 degrees for probably about 35, 40 minutes or so. We're looking to an internal right about 125, 130 degrees. We'll get some zest in here.
It's already looking great.
And I know we did a pistachio pesto recipe for salmon, very similar. But this is going to be...
You guys let us know what some of y'all's favorite things to cook for St. Patrick's Day are. I know it's a huge traditional holiday. A lot of people cook their same meals over and over again, but post them down below. Let us know.
So here's our marinade. We got that whiskey, we got that lemon juice, we got those herbs, and we got that honey. We're just going to go ahead and pour that over.
That looks great.
And you're just going to marinate that right in the pan?
Right in the pan. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take that foil, and I'm going to kind of make a little boat. And that's going to hold that marinade up, over, and around that fish. Turn this way for you, country club. Okay? I'm going to lift it up a little bit, let some of that marinade underneath. And that just, that lemon and Jameson's, I'm not going to lie.
It smells good. I can smell it from here. It smells
Dynamite.
delicious.
So again, we're going to roast this off. We will be back live at 12 o'clock.
Yep.
But in the meantime, as always,
yes,
you can see all of the behind-the-scenes shenanigans that go on here at recteq Grills. Jump on over to our Twitter page.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Jordan's waiting for you.
Follow all the shenanigans. Rex the Bull is always over there poking the bear, if you will.
Yeah.
But we look forward to seeing you guys. We'll be live again at 12 o'clock. We'll be in the back by the grills. We'll be cooking some really good food. Appreciate you joining us for the St. Patty's episode of Funday Friday. We'll see you at the recteq.
Friday. Cooking salmon up on Friday. Friday. Make a good food.
Friday.
Do.
Drinking Guinness on a Friday.
Do.
recteq lifestyle. Soda bread and corned beef, cabbage and potatoes.
Woo.
Cooking all that food for St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
You trying to hit me with that cap?
No, I was actually trying to bend it a little bit towards the trash can.
Ah.
But the
I know they recommend pouring Guinness in a glass.
Yeah.
We got a recteq lifestyle.
Yeah, it's good. It's
Cheers, John.
delicious. Cheers. It's a beautiful day in Augusta too.
Well, define beautiful.
Well,
because every time the wind blows, there's this yellow haze.
Yeah, that's what makes it beautiful. It's Augusta. This is what you do.
As people walk around with their hankies,
Yeah.
Just
water and eyes, and all
just a
sorts
little
of
tree
stuff.
seasoning.
Springtime in Augusta.
So, John, I was thinking back to the last Funday Friday that you and I cooked.
Mm-hmm.
It was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago, Chef.
I think it was you, me, Stevie. We were doing like
Yeah.
Cajun pork, jerk pork stew,
Yes.
all
Yes.
sorts of stuff.
Yes.
But today
Today.
is St. Patty's Day.
We're loving it.
So if you followed us on some stories during the week, Instagram and Facebook, you might not have heard we cooked a lot of brisket on the BFG.
A lot.
A lot of brisket.
You had
I mean,
some,
it
you had
was.
some help though.
We did. We had Jim Berg in the house with Killer Bees Barbecue. We were doing some flavor profiling.
Yeah, y'all was. Folks,
So,
barbecue.
We also filmed a really good brisket video that'll be coming out soon. We're not going to tell you how many briskets we cooked on this thing.
No,
but it was a lot.
It was enough that we needed a laptop to keep notes.
We did. Every brisket had notes on when it was pulled, what it was injected with, what it was seasoned with, what layer of seasoning it was. Were we butcher paper? Were we foil? Were we naked?
Naked.
All of it. So we've got one of those really good briskets. But one thing I love cooking on my bull at the house is putting a Dutch oven in there.
Oh, yeah.
Because I can put stuff in there, let it braise, let it cook. I don't worry about it scorching or sticking on the bottom.
True.
Because I got that hot air just circulating all around. And that headspace, this is a big Dutch oven. Check it out, Victor. Look at the size of this Dutch oven.
How many quarts is that, Chef?
I got plenty of headspace in there. This is going to be a 12-quart Dutch oven. At 425 degrees on this one. We'll go ahead and get some color on the veg. We're going to get some really, really good flavor there. So this is going to be our Irish beef and oatmeal stew.
All right.
So again, to recap, we're going to put some steel oats in here. People are like, oatmeal and stew? If you had beef and barley or vegetable barley soup, this right here, take it to a whole other level.
That's right.
So we've got some carrots, onions, and celery. We'll put a little freaking Greek in there. You can't cook Irish stew without a Guinness.
Cannot.
You
Can't
can't. So
do it.
it's a Guinness for the chef
That's right.
and a Guinness for the soup. We got some tomato paste, some fresh tomatoes, some flour. But again, we're going to go ahead and cut this. So in that brisket video, we trimmed these, showed you how to break those down and cook them. But this is going to be where that point and flat kind of meet. And this is honestly the best part of the brisket. So this was a great way that if you got leftover brisket, I don't know about you, John, I don't have leftover brisket in my house often.
I don't either.
So what you can do is if you see there's big chunks of fat, you just cut it out. You ain't gonna get all of it out, okay? And then I'm just gonna cube those up. And as this cooks, it's gonna break down, it's gonna kind of fall apart. It's gonna be really, really delicious. But you can do the same thing with chuck roast. If you can buy stew meat. You can go ahead and take a little bit longer if you're using raw stew meat, but this meat's already really tender. I mean,
It already looks good.
Does it become more like pulled pork?
look at that smoke ring in there.
It looks
It
good.
won't completely fall apart like pulled pork, but it's going to be
A
just
lot softer.
ridiculously tender.
Yeah.
So, but John, tell them about Jody's corned beef recipe up there.
So what we're going to do is make Jody's corned beef recipe pretty much. And it's already online if you want to go look it up and make it for St. Patrick's Day. It's available to you. So what we're starting with is just mirepoix that I've rough chopped, celery, onion, and carrots.
Mirepoix, chef?
Mirepoix,
Mirepoix.
For those,
for those people, those culinary experts you know, it's just a mixture of onion, celery, and carrots. 25% carrots, 25% celery, and 50% onion.
it's essentially the essence of everything we cook.
That is true. I've thrown a couple of crushed pieces of garlic in there.
Nice.
We're going to go ahead over and check our brisket we have smoking.
That's corned beef brisket, right, chef?
Yes, it is corned beef brisket. It's already been brined.
So what's the difference between just regular brisket and
Regular brisket actually has no brine on it. It just comes to you from your butcher, just trimmed up and clean. And this brisket we've had, it goes in the marinade, it goes in the brine. It sits in there for at least, how long, Chef, did this stay here for?
Great segue. So Jody did a brisket flat from scratch to be corned.
Yeah.
About 7 to 10 days, depending on how big that is. That recipe's online. But if you don't have we got all sorts of stuff going on here. So if you don't have a brisket in 7 to 10 days to do it, you can buy a store-bought brisket. It's already corned. Just soak it overnight. Get a lot of that salt out because there is a lot of salt
A lot of salt.
in corned beef.
So we had these, we had them on the smoker. They temped out at above 165 degrees. That's what it calls for in the recipe. We're going to go ahead and just put our veg in now.
So again, we were going to add this vegetable in there. We're going to add some beef stock and I think some beer.
Yeah.
And again, all of that flavor and all of those seasonings is going to come out of that meat, interact with those vegetables, interact with that brine. Man, it's going to taste
Delicious.
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 And then we'll let that go for a little while with the beer and the stock.
Yep.
We'll come back and then we'll have to wrap that up for a little bit, and then we'll add the cabbage in towards the end.
That's right.
Because now this corned beef, even though it's cooked, it's 165, it's not tender yet.
No, it's still very firm.
We got to take this up to around 195, 200 degrees or so, and then all of that broth in there, Man, that's where you take that soda bread.
Yes.
You dip it in there.
Yes.
You grab the mashed potatoes.
Talk
you
to
puddle
him,
some
Chef.
of that
Tell
in there.
him. Tell him.
That right there is going to be. It smells really good right now.
It really does.
Let me go get these veggies. But again, the RT700 bowl features 702 square inches of cook space. And again, look at that headspace. You can fit a 35-pound turkey in there, no problem. You can actually fit 2 of them. 40-pound hopper. Again, you can dump a bag of pellets in there and cook for days. You use about 1 pound of pellets an hour at about 300 degrees. Go ahead and add our tomato paste. Cook that in there.
We have the centipede set at 325 and it's sitting at about 315 degrees right now. We've gone in and out of it a couple times, so it's dropped the temperature a little bit, but it'll climb right back up real fast. So I went ahead and put the brisket back on. We're gonna let that come up the temperature a little bit, and then I'm gonna foil it. We're gonna let it roll for a little bit longer, and then we're gonna put the cabbage back in it. But everything is, I wish y'all could smell all the smells coming off all this food right now. It smells delicious.
It still smells good from the brisket cooked 2 days ago.
It really does. It really does.
So we're gonna add our cubed brisket back in. We'll hit it with some Greek, a little bit of beer, and some stock. And again, this is a great way. You can stick this on there, come back a couple hours later. It's gonna be tender, delicious. Take the kids to the park, go outside, fly a kite, enjoy the day, live the recteq lifestyle.
That's what it's all
and
about.
just know that it's gonna be super tasty. We added a little bit of flour in there to make a roux. That'll get nice and thick. So we're gonna add our stock and that beer.
Another thing I love, Chef, about doing non-traditional food on a grill, like non-traditional grill food on a grill, is that these grills, they do impart a little bit, you get a little smoky flavor in all of these dishes that you wouldn't normally get if you were to do it on a charcoal or gas grill, you know?
Well, see, I'd be worried about leaving a gas grill or a charcoal grill unattended.
That's true, too. You can't
You
leave
know?
a charcoal grill unattended. You may burn the whole house down, you know?
Not even that, but it's inconsistent. The wind blows,
That's
or
true.
something happens, it rains outside. Like we're supposed to have a thunderstorm today.
Yeah.
I got pork butts on at the house. Why? Because I want pulled pork for dinner.
That's right.
Thunderstorm ain't stopping my grills.
That's right.
Hey guys, we'll be live again at 12:30.
That's
You'll
right.
see John and myself wrap up our stews. We're gonna cook off that Irish salmon. We're gonna make some soda bread.
Yeah. Boxty still to come.
Boxty still to come. Happy St. Patty's
Happy
Day,
St.
Chef.
Patrick's Day.
We'll see you guys at the recteq. Make sure you jump over to Twitter right now. You see Jordan and Rex, all the behind-the-scenes shenanigans. Again, 12:30 live back here on Facebook. We'll see you guys at the recteq.
Do 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 recteq lifestyle do 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 recteq lifestyle.
Corned beef and cabbage.
I was about to say salmon.
Boxty and salmon.
All right.
Yeah.
I like it.
Live your life the way you like.
It's recteq lifestyle.
Do.
I
We
love
need to
it.
get the was it the mouth harp or whatever?
Yeah,
the
yeah,
mouth
yeah.
bed or the
Bow, 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 bow.
too many chipped teeth in the making of that. Welcome to Funday Friday, our St. Patty's Day episode.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
episode 83, right?
No.
86?
86,
86?
man, I think so.
86.
Wow.
Wow.
It's a lot of Firm Day Fridays. Killing it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We've cooked a lot of really good food
Tons of good food.
over the last year and a half.
It's true. It's totally true.
It's amazing.
And you know what? Most of that good food is on our website.
I'd say just about all of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And if you're
Yeah.
curious, you can always go back to the chronicles of YouTube. Check out our page there. We've got all sorts of videos. Not just videos on how to cook food, how to clean your grill.
That's right.
You know, we're going to expand your culinary horizons. But you know what, John and I, we are professional chefs.
That's right.
But we're going to make it easy. Not every recipe's got to be complicated.
It doesn't.
Sometimes the simple things are honestly the best.
That's true.
Like for me, it's dirty persuasion chicken wings.
Yeah, oh man. Come
You
on.
get that dirty girl, that Asian persuasion, mix it together with the chicken wings.
And mine's a Ben's Heffer Dust meatloaf. Like,
Dynamite. You can't, you know what? My favorite way to eat meatloaf?
Yeah.
Cold the next day with a piece of cheese on a sandwich.
oh yeah, that's the best.
Ray
Come on.
Carnes
always.
checking in.
What's up, Ray Ray?
Hey, Ray.
Hey, how's Dallas? Make sure if you guys are in Dallas, Texas, be on the lookout for Ray, Ron, Matt, and Jody.
That's right.
You might see Jody just blurring by you on a little electric scooter. Look like he was having way too much fun.
Yeah.
But we got all the grills lined up today. We're going to cook off some potato boxty on
That's-
the bullseye.
Yep.
We've got the Trailblazer preheated. We're going to do some Irish soda bread, a real traditional recipe. We've got Jody's fantastic recipe he posted. If you haven't taken the time to read his blog,
Please.
and watch that video.
Yeah.
I learned a lot about Jody I didn't know about.
That's true.
I did not realize that he proposed to Becky on St. Patty's Day.
That's right.
Now I knew John Dillon's birthday was coming up. He's going to be 2 years old.
Wow, how time flies.
Growing like crazy. We've got that Irish oatmeal and beef stew
Yeah.
on the Archie 700 Bullhead. But John, take it away. Let's go ahead and show them this box tea.
Okay.
Now this was the recipe you guys voted on
That's
for
right.
the side dish.
This is the fan voted box tea. So what we did is we went ahead and shredded up some potatoes, and we just put them I peeled them and then ran them just straight on a cheese grater, like that box cheese grater you have at your house.
And if you don't want to grate your own potatoes, take the cheat. In the produce aisle, you'll see by the chopped vegetables and stuff, there's the breakfast shredded potatoes.
That's right.
That'll work too.
That's right.
You can buy frozen shredded potatoes. Just thaw them out for this recipe.
All right, now we're gonna add our mashed potatoes. And these are just potatoes. These are the same potatoes I peeled. I just went ahead and quartered them up and just put them in a little salt water and boiled them off real
Let's
quick.
season these up. We'll put a little Freakin Greek in there.
Oh yeah.
And we'll come over top of some heifer roast. So we got salt, pepper, garlic, onion, herbs. Oh my God.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be
Good
delicious.
stuff. Good stuff.
All right, we're gonna add a little. I have 2 eggs that I've cracked and whisked. We're just gonna go ahead and mix this up with our hand.
This is pretty similar to like the Jewish latkes.
That's
or
right.
Potato pancakes. The cool part about this is I know the latkes just use the shredded potatoes. I like the addition of the mashed potato.
That's right.
I think it'll help it all bind together a little bit. Then
I
you get a
think
little
so,
bit of that texture change in there too.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and add some of our flour.
And you're looking what, just enough to kind of hold it
Just
together?
enough to absorb some of this liquid and hold it together.
And a good chef tip for you after you grate your potatoes, if you grated them fresh, rinse them under cool
right.
water.
That's right.
And you can soak them for 2-3 times. Get that starch out of that water to help them turn them brown.
Yep.
And then make sure you lay them between paper towels or clean towels and press that water out of them. It'll be really good.
Really good. And that's it. We're ready to go. Straight onto our bullseye. We have that griddle pan heating up to about 400 degrees.
Yeah, we've got that Grill Grates griddle. So another great innovation by our friends over at Grill Grates. This is a great one. I used it last year at Masters Week. I did some seared scallops. You can blackened fish.
Yeah.
It's honestly fantastic. You could also do this the flat side of your sear kit.
That's true. It would
work out perfect with that too. But if you want, I'll get that lid for you.
Yeah,
buddy.
please. Yeah.
But again, just because this is not a PID controlled grill, that's cool. We're sitting at 400 degrees. It hasn't moved.
Have not moved.
We've got that grill pan nice and preheated. John's going to make kind of flat potato pancakes here. And again, plenty of air circulation. These are going to sear up really, really, really nice. You talk about versatility. Your grill is not just for grilling. It's not just for smoking. It's not for steaks and chops. You can cook everything on these grills. Everything. From
What do you say?
pancakes.
Everything, chef. What do you
Everything.
mean everything?
I mean, think of the strangest thing anybody can cook, right?
Spaghetti, chef.
You can make one hell of a bolognese on there, right?
Woo.
You can make your meatballs, you can make your sausage, you can smoke your tomatoes and make your own sauce. You can put a cast enamel pan on there and make your own marinara. I mean, there's literally, the only thing you can't make on these grills is ice. Why? Because they bring the heat, they bring the smoke. But if you want to make some really good ice for some cocktails,
That's it.
go ahead and smoke some water, freeze it in ice cube trays, put a smoked ice cube in your favorite bourbon. Woo! Wow. Let's go ahead and make some soda bread. So this is a traditional Irish dish. I've got 4 cups of all-purpose flour. I've got some salt and baking soda. And there's a couple of deviations to this recipe. Sometimes you put raisins in there. It honestly just depends. And I'm going to make a little well in the middle. And I'm going to add just a little bit of buttermilk. Okay? And then kind of mix it up. And then just slowly add buttermilk until we make a dough. And it'll probably take right about a cup or so of the flour. Okay? And it is windy back here. We're expecting a thunderstorm at any time now. But you know what? We don't have to worry about it. Because if it rains, I'm actually cooking pork butt at the house. That PID controller is going to take over. It's going to feed a little more pellets into my fire pot and maintain my temperature so I can have pulled pork tonight. So it doesn't matter if your grills are in the wind, the rain, the snow. It doesn't matter.
Are you bragging about that PID controller again, chef?
John, I am not bragging. I am simply stating truth.
Hey, the truth is the truth, you know? So we're working on the soda bread?
Yep, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this out on the board now that I've got a nice kind of dough ball created. And we're going to go ham here. I'm going to go ahead and knead this a little bit. It is really windy over here, guys. Dude, this is insane. We got like 30-mile-an-hour gusts coming in the back of the warehouse at Worldwide Headquarters in Augusta, Georgia.
That's right. It is beautiful though. It is beautiful. You're working that dough nice.
So
Chef.
again, we don't want to overwork it, so I'm gonna go ahead and shape it now, flatten it out. And the one cool part about soda bread is we will go ahead and take our knife. I'm gonna put an X over the top.
So what you're saying is X marks the spot.
It does. Now, I said you can cook everything in your grill.
Everything.
Everything.
You said that.
This is going in the RT340 Trailblazer at 350 degrees. It'll take about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Everything. Everything in a grill. You guys watching out there, what is the strangest thing you've cooked here?
What's the strangest thing you've cooked in your grill?
So, I heard a really funny story. Some guy said he cooks alligator with an alligator,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right? We've seen whole fish.
Yes.
We've seen bear loins,
Okay.
bear sausages. It's kind of
Alright.
strange,
Yeah.
right? We've done lambs, we've done goats,
Yeah.
we've done all sorts of barnyard pimps and all of those derivatives. That's chicken for you guys out there, right? Barnyard pimps.
That's right. That's right.
John, why do they call chicken barnyard pimp?
Why do they call chicken barnyard pimp, Chef?
Because they walk around. There you go. That's my Jody dad joke. Okay, is that okay?
You killed it.
Is that
You
okay?
killed
There
it.
we
You
go.
did it. You did it.
I don't
Be
have
proud.
many jokes. They're
You be proud.
often really bad.
You be proud.
But we've got that Irish salmon here. This has been marinating in that honey, that citrus, that freaking Greek, the whiskey.
Yeah, it's looking great, Chef.
We're gonna go ahead and put this on the bowl. Check this out. Look at all this space on here. This is a 4-pound side of salmon. Look at all of that space in there.
Perfect.
I've got a 14-quart cast enamel pan. I've got a massive side of salmon.
702 square cooking inches.
And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our Irish oats and we're gonna finish off this oatmeal stew.
And truly today, this is one of my favorites. Like we always have, I have a personal favorite of all the stuff that we cook on Fundays and Funday Fridays, and this is gonna be the bomb.
So the cool part about this is you're thinking, why is he putting oatmeal in the stew?
Right.
So if you look at this, look how nice and coarse this is. This is steel cut Irish oats. This is gonna almost be like a barley.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a really nice sweetness from this. You're gonna get a really nice mouthfeel, a really nice tooth to it. It does take a good while to cook, but we're gonna add about a 3/4 of a cup or so in here. That's gonna help tighten it up. The starch is gonna come out of those oats. Look, we're already simmering those tomatoes, vegetables, that smoked brisket. Look, we're cooking that. It's still got the most perfect smoke ring.
You guys want to remember to go check out Rex the Bull right after this segment. We'll be going behind the scenes, all the sneak peeks and leaks of everything that's going on. We'll be coming back in the next segment to try all of this delicious food. I'm super excited.
Dude, it's gonna
great.
be, you know what, I wanna take some Irish stew
Yeah.
and put it over the box.
Oh, come on.
Maybe put a piece of corned
come
beef on
on.
the top.
That's what I'm talking
Maybe
about.
put some salmon on the top. People are calling you for the recipe
I
right
think
now.
they are calling-
calling Chef John for the
They are.
recipe.
They
But
are.
you know what? If you want the recipes right now,
Tell 'em.
after you watch Rex on Twitter, go to recteqgrills.com. The second tab over at the top under recipes, go all the way down to beef. Our corned beef recipes are there. Our brine
That's
recipes
right.
are there. Our salmon recipe
That's
is there.
right.
Our Irish oatmeal and beef stew recipe is there.
That's
We
right.
got you guys covered. We will see you live in a little bit. Jump on over to Twitter. We'll see you guys at the recteq.
Do 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 recteq lifestyle do 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 do
Recteq St. Patty's style.
do do do.
Guinness brownies and smoked salmon.
Yeah.
There it is.
Irish oatmeal beef stew. That smells so good.
Soda bread and corned beef.
What's up, recteq family?
What is up?
Back to episode 86. How to make a Funday Friday St. Patty style. Fortunately, Jody Flanagan could not be with us today.
No, he's in Texas.
He is St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, he is.
So, if you haven't had the chance to read Jody's blog, go to recteqgrills.com, check it out. He's also got a fantastic video out there on how to do corned beef.
Yep.
He brined it and smoked it, braised it. We copycatted his recipe because it's that good.
It was.
But
It's delicious.
he is St. Patty's Day.
He is.
He's Irish,
Irish.
engaged on St. Patty's Day.
Yup.
His son's born on St. Patty's Day.
Yup.
Right there, like,
Boom.
Drop
Mr.
it.
Jody,
Irish.
you are St. Patty.
Mr. Irish.
He is Mr. Irish.
So if you're feeling lucky and you see Jody in Texas, be sure to grab him, give him a hug. He loves hugs.
Loves hugs.
Loves
Give him a hug, get a picture with him, Post it on our website. We'd love to see it.
So John, tell them how we do this corned beef.
All right, so we smoked the corned beef. We got soaked overnight. We brined it overnight. Rinsed everything off in the day. Put it on the smoker. Smoked it out. Had an internal temperature of above 165. We added it to a hotel pan. Put our mirepoix in there, which was a mixture of carrot, celery, and onion. We let that stew for a minute. We added Guinness and a little beef stock.
Sure did.
We let that braise for a minute, and then we added our cabbage, covered the whole thing up, and let it finish braising.
It smells amazing.
It came out great. You want to slice it up?
I think you got to slice it up.
All right.
So look at this soda bread as John sliced it. We cooked that on the RT340 Trailblazer. Hot and fast. Just listen.
Oh, yeah.
Nice and crusty.
It's going to go great with this.
Look at that. Perfectly cooked. It smells amazing.
Yeah, this corned beef came out awesome.
You a fan of soda bread?
I am. I do like the soda bread. Especially when you're eating this type of food, I think soda bread accommodates it very well.
Pretty tasty. Look at that. Look at this corned beef right here.
Came out nice, right? Oh, yeah.
It's tender, but not falling apart. You cut it with a plastic fork.
That's pretty tender to me. Get you some, Chef.
Jody corned this for us before he went to Dallas.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've not had fresh corned beef before,
It is. It's truly something special. You're not going to get that when you get the store-bought corned
but look
beef.
at that. It's pink top to bottom, left to right. He crushed this.
He did. Way to go, Jody. I'm proud of you. So,
The
Chef,
sweetness,
what do you got over here?
the Guinness Brownies.
Yeah, buddy.
We'll come back to those.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll just stay on them. No, I'm just kidding.
So this is that Irish beef and oatmeal stew.
Wow.
Look at that. Look at that. The steel-cut oats. Almost like barley. On a cold day, some soda bread,
Yes.
a little bit of this stew.
Talk to me, Chef.
So is this like the soup that you would get if you were from Ireland and you were just sick one day? That's what your mom make?
I mean, this is like the feel-good stuff. Look at that brisket. We had that simmering in there. There is still a smoke ring.
That's just a testament to those recteq grills.
All right, John, I'm going to load you up,
Okay.
but I'm just going to warn you.
Yeah.
You're going to have to blow on this one.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to put your frenulum at risk.
All right.
Frenulum in danger.
What you think? Smells good. Again, in here we had our vegetables, the steel oats, a Guinness, some beef stock, a little bit of that smoked brisket that we cooked on the BFG yesterday.
I'm telling you right now, that'll make you want to slap somebody. I mean, straight up. Aha. Chef, you killed it. Killing the game. Woo! You had to blow on it a little bit. You know?
That's fire.
Yeah, it's delicious.
But thankfully I get to wash down the cold Guinness.
Oh, hey, where's mine? There we go.
Yeah, it is.
So the salmon, we marinated this in some Irish whiskey, some honey,
Yeah.
a little lemon juice, some Freakin Greek, the zest.
Yep.
Now when I do salmon at the house, a lot of times I'll cook it like this. Why? It makes portioning so easy. Because all you got to do is just grab a knife, cut your portion, and here you go, on the plate. No flipping, no turning, no work. Super easy.
Chef,
right?
Chef Tim.
I'm a busy guy.
You
right?
are, you are.
You know, between the soccer and all the other stuff going on. Like last night, we did salmon. I put it on the grill. I went to the park. I came back. It was perfect.
Yeah.
I could monitor that cook on my phone using that white pellet Wi-Fi controller. Actually cooked it on the Trailblazer.
I love it.
This pan fits perfectly in there, and the kids eat it. We put a little pesto on the top, and there's that recipe online as well. We have a pistachio pesto recipe.
Yeah.
I just used regular pesto. I cheated. I bought the jar pesto. It was pretty good, but
Oh, Chef. That's
that
really good.
whiskey and that honey.
Yep. And the zest, you really brightens it up with the zest. It's really
So
good.
talk to me about these potato cakes.
All right, so it was just some mashed potatoes. We shredded some potatoes just on a regular cheese grater. It was real simple. We whipped up 2 eggs, a little bit of our seasoning. We put some Heffer dust, and we put some of the coals in there. The Freakin Greek.
Good.
And that was it. We pan-fried them on the bullseye with that skillet plate, and it came out wonderful.
good stuff.
Yeah.
So again, we had some complications this Wednesday in the Cook Along Challenge. That video is live right now on Facebook. We're going to give you throughout the weekend to go ahead and cook that off, okay? So what you got to do, if you want to make some really good groupers, some vegetable couscous, check it out. It was posted Thursday morning. Grab the family. I've seen some great pictures of people cooking with their kids.
Yeah.
It's a great recipe for the family. We'll announce that winner on Mail Day Monday. And again, the SCA Cook-Off, if you've not checked it out, State Cook-Off Association of America, it's the fastest growing food sport in the country, in the world. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
We are the official pellet grill of the SCA. We've got teams out there crushing it on the Trailblazers, crushing it on the Bullseye. You know what? I think the next SCA Cook-Off I'm bringing the wild side.
Oh, yeah. But look out for those teams. Using those recteq grills will be killing it.
And again, if you're looking for that new line of grills, we got the BFG. That thing is huge. We cook some briskets on that. We've got the wild side. If you're looking to purchase any of our products, we do offer financing. Check out our website. That's through Bread. You can put it in the cart, check it out. We've got a lot of options for you. Definitely, we have a grill for every family, a grill for every budget.
Definitely.
And that new stuff,
Yeah.
grill big or grill home, buddy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Make sure, if you don't want to miss out any of the exciting news that we post, whether it's blogs, recipes, all sorts of stuff, go to recteqgrills.com, scroll all the way to the bottom where it says Be an Insider. Sign up. Sign up your friends, sign up your family, sign up your neighbors. Make sure you click the box that says you're accepting notifications. We don't send you a lot of junk.
No.
But we do some exciting things, things that you guys want to see.
That's right.
We're kind of known for being pretty generous.
That's right. And we got a lot of huge stuff coming up in the future, too, so you're going to want to make sure you stay tuned to all this stuff.
Absolutely. And talking about generosity, this whole episode, this St. Patty's Day episode will be live on YouTube on Monday. Make sure you check it out. You might or might not be able to win something, but I don't know how that works. You got to watch the video.
You got to watch to win.
It'll show you there.
You got to watch to
Every
win.
Mail Day Monday, Jody goes live on both Facebook and Instagram. Make sure you send us some cool stuff.
Facebook and Twitter.
Twitter. What is it? Instagram?
Facebook and Twitter.
I'm sorry.
Why do you hate on Twitter?
I'm not, you know what? No one can hate on Twitter. Why? Because Twitter was the only social media platform working on Wednesday.
That's true. That's true, Mark Zuckerberg.
Had I known, we'd have our Cook Along Challenge on Twitter. But thank you, Facebook, for giving this guy some ulcers, because I thought I screwed up something and I didn't, but thankfully, Mark Zuckerberg, I guess you were smoking the meats.
That's it.
But anyway, every Monday on Twitter and Facebook, we go live for Mail Day Monday. Jody does it. He's still waiting for that gag gift. So please, somebody send this guy something crazy. 2004 West Side Drive, Augusta, Georgia, 30907. Attention, Jody Flanagan. Please send him something crazy.
The New Balance shoes were pretty good. If you missed that, go back and look at some of those old tweets.
That was a good one. Don't miss out. Every Wednesday, Jody and I go after hours. We're doing a cook-along challenge. We'll post that recipe out on Monday, give you time to shop. Look forward to cooking with everybody live this time.
For sure.
Because I got to tell you, it was really hard to talk for 45 minutes and be somewhat interesting.
What are you talking about? You're an interesting guy.
You know what? Adam Doolittle, my sidekick, our sous chef that day, did a great job. We appreciate it. And if you hadn't checked it out, we got Dirty Go Rimmers. So we got both margarita and Bloody Mary Rimmers. There's chili powder in here.
Yeah.
I was drinking that margarita that night, and I'm like, man, this is just the best margarita I've ever had. It's this right here,
Dirty Girl.
Dirty Go Rimmers.
That's it.
Every Thursday, we get into a conversation on Reddit, so make sure you guys read it. There's exciting back and forth dialogue. We post recipes. We love to talk with you guys. It's another way that we can do that with you. And again, follow us on all social media platforms.
Please, share and like this.
Share and like this.
You know, everybody has somebody they know is Irish.
Always.
Share this video.
Well, again, we appreciate it. Make sure you guys, if you're in Dallas, Texas, follow us.
That's right.
Follow Jody. Follow Matt. Find Ray and Ron. Go out there, say hello to those guys, drink a beer with them.
Give them a hug.
Make sure you go live. Join us on Twitter in a little bit. Jordan and Rex will be talking all the behind-the-scenes stuff. We got some food to eat. And again, you can bake brownies on your recteq. We cook these Guinness Brownies. Yes, I said Guinness Brownies. That recipe is on the website, recteqgrills.com. John, cheers.
I'm diving in.
We'll see you guys at the recteq.